Ramadan is a month of blessings, miracles, and transformation. Across the world, people experience powerful moments of faith, generosity, and even life-changing events. In this video, we bring you the top 10 most inspiring Ramadan stories that will touch your heart and remind you of the true spirit of this holy month. Stay with us till the end. You don't want to miss number 1. 10. The homeless man who found a new life in Turkey. A homeless man named Yusuf had been living on the streets for years. One Ramadan night, a kind-hearted family invited him to iftar. This simple act of kindness changed everything. They helped him find shelter, a job, and a community that cared. By the next Ramadan, he was the one helping others, proving that one act of generosity can change a life forever. Number 9. The taxi driver's Ramadan gift. In Dubai, a struggling taxi driver picked up a wealthy businessman one Ramadan night. During their conversation, the driver shared his struggles. He hadn't been able to visit his family in years. The passenger, moved by his story, secretly left a large tip. The next day, the driver found an envelope in his car with a plane ticket and enough money to visit his family for Eid. A true reminder that generosity can come from unexpected places. 8. The man who forgave his enemy. In Egypt, two neighbors had been in a bitter feud for years, but during one Ramadan night, after listening to a sermon on forgiveness, one of them decided to break the cycle of hatred. He knocked on his neighbor's door, apologized, and invited him for iftar. That night, their years of conflict ended, proving that Ramadan is the best time for peace and reconciliation. 7. The unexpected help at suhoor. In Indonesia, a security guard working night shifts struggled to afford suhoor meals. One night, a stranger left a package with a full meal at his post. The next night, it happened again. This continued for the entire month. On Eid, he finally met his secret helper, a young boy who had been using his own pocket money to make sure the guard never missed suhoor. Even the smallest acts of kindness can mean the world to someone in need. 6. The doctor who refused to break his fast in Pakistan. A doctor was about to break his fast when an emergency case arrived, a child in critical condition. Without hesitation, he rushed to save the boy's life. Hours later, after surgery, he finally broke his fast with a single date. When the child's parents found out, they gathered the entire hospital staff and provided a feast for all the fasting workers. This story reminds us that sacrifice and dedication never go unnoticed. 5. The orphan who received a father's love in Nigeria. A wealthy businessman visited an orphanage during Ramadan to donate food. There, he met a little boy who had lost his parents in an accident. Something about the child touched his heart. By the end of Ramadan, he had legally adopted the boy, giving him a new family. Ramadan is truly a time of compassion and new beginnings. 4. The Laylat al-Qadr miracle. In Saudi Arabia, a man who had been struggling with his faith decided to pray sincerely on Laylat al-Qadr, the night of power. That night, he had a dream where he saw himself being guided towards light. The next morning, he woke up with a deep sense of peace and purpose. From that day on, his life changed completely, and he became dedicated to helping others in need. Number 3. The village that came together for iftar. In a remote village in Somalia, food was scarce, and many families couldn't afford iftar. Seeing this, a local imam started a campaign asking people to donate whatever they could, even if it was just a handful of rice. By the last 10 days of Ramadan, the entire village was able to break their fast together, proving that when a community unites, miracles happen. 2. The prisoner who found freedom in Malaysia. A man wrongly imprisoned for years spent every Ramadan praying for justice. One night, during Taraweeh prayers, his case was reviewed and new evidence proved his innocence. Just days before Eid, he was released and reunited with his family. His first words of freedom? Alhamdulillah. A true example of patience and faith being rewarded. 1. The boy who gave away his Eid money. And finally, the most inspiring story. In Jordan, a young boy received money for Eid, excited to buy his favorite toy. But on the way to the store, he saw a poor man and his child sitting on the street. Without hesitation, he handed over his entire Eid gift, saying, "You need this more than me." His act of pure generosity moved everyone around him, proving that even the smallest hands can do the biggest good. Ramadan is truly a time of miracles, kindness, and transformation. Which story touched your heart the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content.